Hello, didn't realise anybody in. Good evening and welcome all to another Wraggys Taproom. And I forget that the bloody camera's there. I'm used to talking to the camera there, but I'll talk to the camera there. Welcome everybody. Tonight, doing some ciders, Woodmans Cider. They're not for the faint-hearted. And Stubborn Steve, hey, you are an absolute legend, mate. That name needs to go on forevermore. So this is, Jesus Christ, 7.3% still cider. Wow, that is some strength. Where's my bloody dog on? So, Benjamin, hey, good evening, matey. So, had a few sherbets tonight. Had a flipping stressful day, gotta be honest. This is Aspen, and I'm trying to read it here. Made using traditional cider and heritage apples from across the Vale. It's an hand-pressed traditional cider, and it doesn't say any more than that, but I know that you tried that cider. Ah, rightio. Yeah, so Woodmans Cider's one of the from the Vale of Beaver. To be fair, makes some amazing ciders. Still ciders, so not sparkling. So, oh, here we go. So I might send the good fella some of my peers this year and see if there's any chance that he can make 7.3, not 5, but yeah, still bloody strong. Good evening, Mr. Shane. How are we? And yeah, that Castle Rock, wow, that's some bloody beer, that is. I'm not sure if I had the 12-month edition or not. I've drank that beer, but I'm not 100% sure. Good evening, Mr. Mersey Bears. Yeah. So, 33 grams in the bottle of pear cider. Yeah, it is a good beer. So, Woodmans Cider. What Woodmans Cider does, he does tasting courses. So if you live near the Nottinghamshire, Leicestershire, Derbyshire area, they're very interesting. Now, he explained to me, and if he's watching this, he's probably thinking, what's that twat talking about? But, you know, I explain it as best as I remember, you know. Ciders with foods. So much like you can with a wine, you can do the same with ciders. And I suppose the same with beers, really. And each of his ciders, you can pair with different foods. And this is where, when you get somebody who knows what they're talking about, not me, not by a long shot, but certain ciders do better with certain foods. Like a white wine goes well with chicken and that, and fish. Certain types of cider go well with them. Same with a red wine with beef and that. And that, Brennan's cider. Oh, I know Harry likes his cider. Yeah. Some good cider makers in Nottinghamshire. We have Woodmans Cider, this one. We have, oh God, Torcard's Cider. Banter Cider Company, hip, young cider company, really bashing out the good ciders. They are amazing. They are coming to Wraggy's Beer Festival next year. If not another cider. I may have 2 ciders on the go at Wraggy's Beer Festival at my wedding vows. So, for those who drink cider, obviously, because you know, there's always somebody who does not drink beer who wants a cider. Hawkstone cider. Oh, rightio. I've still not had Hawkstone lager, and I'm not paying 50 quid for 20 bottles. No chance. Too bloody expensive. So, as you can see, quite a, I would say, coppery golden pour. Yeah, the new Bang the Elephants. Yeah, they will be appearing on Adventure Beer. So along with that Castle Rock that you're looking at, and there's a lot of nice new beers on Adventure Beer. And obviously, like me, you're quite local, so you're not paying for, you know, any postage and packaging being in the, you know, in this area. Yes, Benjamin. Good evening, Mr. Bramall. Looking for, are you going to do any, you know, for your channel, mate? and this is something that I really bloody needed to do, or I need to do. Next time I get an invite from any brewery, is like you're going to Red Willow, is to do YouTube videos from there and say to them, look, can I do YouTube lives? Can I go through the processes, bit of interviewing, get your thoughts, aspirations for the brewery? It's bloody interesting, and it grows your channel, mate, because people are interested in that. We're all interested in seeing what a brewery's, for me, I know Bang the Elephant and Lenton Lane Cask. Ooh, Lenton Lane, good brewery. Jack, head brewer, really top class lad. He's really trying to push Lenton Lane in all directions. I'm really excited to see what they're going through. Yeah, Adventure Beer Hall, Shane, definitely. I remembered you said you're going Saturday. I need to recce up my cash at the time because it's an expensive year this year. But I may well go Saturday as well. Yeah, if I get an invite, from any breweries, if I get an invite, or get an invite from the people themselves, you never know. But strong apple taste apple aroma on this, as you'd expect. It's got some poke to it, that has. I'm no apple. I'm no cider. What's the word? Expert, I think is the word. But it's quite strong on the ABV. I get that straight away. I get quite a stewed apple feeling from it. Watched that third goal for Forest last night. Jesus Christ. Jack Colbeck. If that was meant, that's a world-class goal. If it wasn't, it was a world-class fluke. So, yeah, drinking this fella. So, it's from Woodmans Cider. And good evening, Matt. And it's Aspen. And he does ciders. Check out his, if you're into ciders, check out. No, I didn't. No, I didn't, mate. Yeah, check out his company, woodmanscider.co.uk. If you're into different ciders to match with food, then yeah, some amazing ciders. And he's a bloke. I've met him a few times, and the owner is an absolutely amazing top class bloke who knows his stuff. And I think he does tree work as well, funnily enough. So I've heard. Quite dry on the taste. Strong. Bloody hell, I can feel the strength. Wow. Yeah, steaming. Was he branching out? Hey, what's this? Slurpy's in the background. He's not going to be happy, mate. That's a joke. Hey, what are you doing with jokes? Huh? Yeah. I was going to come up with a joke then, but I've already forgot what the joke was. Damn. Hey. So, yeah. This is a cider that's going to absolutely knock your socks. It is 7.3%. Aspen is the name of the cider. Doesn't really tell you any more than that. Tells you it's made, hand pressed traditional cider. And I may well see Mr. Woodman himself at some stage. And when I do my pears off my pear tree, I may well try and, Wraggy cider. That would be interesting. Whether there'd be enough pears to do anything. That would be something, wouldn't it? Could you imagine a Wraggy cider? Yeah. It's bloody hell, something silly ABV. And off the tree in Wraggy's garden. Now that would be funny. And that it'll ever happen because he's obviously busy doing his own stuff. But it would be funny nonetheless. Yeah. Whoa, I'm feeling the beer tonight. So I've had, what do they have? I had a 6.5% earlier. It won't take many to do the job. It makes you wonder how many pears you'd need to make like 25 litres. You know, I've done a pear cider, but it took the skin off your mouth. Yeah. I've still got one bottle down there, but I don't think I did it the proper way. Whatever the proper way is supposed to be. Yeah. I mean, I'm all good from pear kits, to be honest. Yeah, this is something I don't know, Adam. Yeah, I've got another one of his here. So I'm not already steaming before I even try and drink it. And oh God, let me have a look up. So the other one I've got is Scots Pine, and that's 6.8%. So that's the other one I've got. And I wanted to do a cider night. I know it might not be popular with a lot of people, but it's you know, it's something different, isn't it? It's an excuse to have a beer and a chit chat, which is what you know, these Wraggys tap rooms are all about, really. And obviously, I think I'm going up against another beer reviewer, so you know, I'm not as popular as him. Yeah. Good evening, Liam, mate. Heard you papping your hooter today. I was at the back, and all of a sudden it was like, and yeah, I was cutting the hedge down. I was reducing the hedge from about 14 feet down to 6. So yeah, it's a lot shorter now. Although it's bob on all the way along. Yeah, even with my wonky eyes. Yeah, job's good. Yeah, went down quite. It's gone quite well, to be fair. Took all bleeding day, but not only have I reduced it, but I've also shrank it, and there was no birds' nests, just in case anybody who's a bit of an eco warrior. No birds' nests, because you have to check for them at this time of the year. Wow. So, very dry. And like I say, I never knew that you could match ciders to foods. Any mice in the hedge? Yes. At the bottom, yeah, scary little bleeders. Yeah. I've seen them before, so I tried to put my shoes on properly and put my socks in my trousers. Yeah, I don't want anything going up my leg. Yeah, I'd be scared the shit out of me. You got your liquid light shirt on. Hey, fair play. 10 pints in 6 days. Doable. I've got 3 kegs in the Octon room still, and I need to get one of them soon into a barrel, see if it's still drinkable, and enjoy the whatever it is I'm drinking. 1 pint to pour. It's got to be done, hasn't it? I've still got two beer kits from the Banter. I've got a cider kit and a craft lager kit. I think it's a craft lager anyway. 3 pint evening. Hey, get in. You can't remember buying it. I can remember you buying it. Yeah, Jesus. Hey, actually remember that day all the way through. It's funny how you don't remember sometimes. Stella Unfiltered. Do you know, I've not even tried the Stella Unfiltered yet. I've seen it in Asda. It's already gone on their section where they get rid. No, you didn't seem that drunk, mate. No, I don't think any of us were that drunk, to be fair. We had a good day's drinking. It was a cracking day, to be fair. Supposed to be meeting up with Hobzine on maybe Friday this week, and his good lady as well, the Queen of Barley Wine. So that'll be something. I've never met them. Well, I've met Hobzine, obviously, but I've never met his wife. So memory's gone after drinking these days. Hey, mate, that happens to me all the time. I mean, fucking, what's it about? Why do you wake up next morning thinking, oh shit, what did I do the night before? I mean, really, what's that about? The times I'll wake up not steaming, but wake up and can't remember anything that's gone off. I have to ring the wife in the morning, you know, do a tentative phone call and see if I'm in bad books, as you do. He is a legend, mate. He is. He's got this awe You know, he's got this awe to him. And fellow Yorkshireman, aye. You know, he's got this thing about him, and he's one of the original beer reviewers as well. So to me, you know, I love all the beer reviewers. You know, it takes guts to sit in front of a camera and talk shite about beer. You know, let's be fair. We can all do it, but you've got to do it with a bit of personality, I suppose. And he's been around for a while. He's organised Hop City, Mersey Beers, all know. And he's an all-round great guy, and hopefully to meet him this Friday. I know he wants to do some filming down at Neon Raptor for his channel. I understand that. And hoping to meet him whatever time we get into town, which will be probably about 5 o'clock. I ain't told the son yet that he's babysitting for another night. Better tell him, eh? And unless I go down on my Todd. And I'd rather go down with the wife, because going down on your Todd, it's not the thing. And but you know, these days I'm getting the big boy pants on these days, and going down on my own is not too bad a thing. I love my barley wine as well. So you'd rather go alone? Yeah, I think you know, in some ways. Possibly that's the key. We'll see what the wife says towards the weekend. But yeah, Nottingham Craft Beer Festival on the Friday. Oh, early doors, meet up in town. You know, get there. I think it's 5 o'clock start. 5 o'clock. What's that about? Hey, it's halfway through the day. Take some of my barley wine. She'll be steaming. Oh, let me just check it. Oh yeah, it's solid. It's already solid. Yeah. Take her a small bottle and see what she thinks. She'll probably go on her Twitter page and say, "I've just had some barley wine from Wraggy, and it tastes like shit." But you know, these things happen. Anyway, back to the cider. Politicians, yeah, fuck politicians. Yeah, all politicians care about is making money, being rich, and themselves. When you look at the news earlier, it's like, I think, yeah, 10 a.m. train, get some breakfast in Nottingham city centre, yeah, and then do some hours around city centre, enjoy the city centre. To be fair, it already tasted good the other day, and that's before secondary fermentation. By this Friday, it should be at a decent stage. So I do need to give the Queen of barley wine, a bottle of my barley wine, you know, Wraggy's barley wine, just as a thing. Junkyard, yeah, I need to go to Junkyard, mate. I couldn't even find it last time we went looking. Yeah, I blame Bowman. I do. He got me to Junkyard, and last time I looked, I couldn't find it. Yeah, although to be fair, I need to put sat nav on. Definitely, mate. Yeah. When you're pissed out your face, everything tastes fantastic, doesn't it? Even Carling and Foster's. Maybe not, but there you go. So, if you're coming to Nottingham first time and you haven't already been to these places, if you've already done the tap rooms, then the next lot of places to go is Cockanoop in the Lace Market, Keen's Head in the Lace Market, Angel Microbrewery, little micro, but never been there. Yeah, not sober at least. But that was it called? Barley Twist, Canal House Bar, Vat and Fiddle. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jam Calf. Yes. What's that one that's down the bloody avenue that I forgot? Barrel Drop as well. Stunning. I mean, if you're going to do that, Benjamin, why would you not just have, why would you not just brew your own home brew? Or is he drinking it before he gets home so the wife don't see it? But still, first thing in the morning, whoa, it's too much for me. 4 cans of special brew and a litre of 10% lager. I could do that. Dead easy. It's probably humping the dog. I know a story about that, but there you go. Good evening, Thomas. Hello, matey. Yeah, so, yeah, Arboretum on that, locking up, as you do. Locking the toilets and shouts in. Anyone in? Locking up. Walks back out because I hate going in the toilets, you know. Yeah. So I walked in. 1 cubicle shut, 1 cubicle open, nobody else in. Shouts in, and you might have heard this before, so apologies if you had. But if you haven't, then it's a story. And anyway, out of that 1 cubicle, 2 blokes, 1 dog. Dog's limping. Hey. Not nice. Yeah, poor dog. Hey. I'd hate to think what was happening. I dare say the dog didn't get any, but, you know, the 2 blokes might have had a portion, but, yeah. It leaves an acquired taste. A look at it. You never know. To be fair, it's nice not having to work in that type of environment anymore. Whatever you do behind closed doors, it's always your thing. But going on a public park where there are children involved, never a good idea. So, Jesus Christ, 7.3%. I don't think I'm going to get through 2 of these because this is hitting home massively. Aspen from Woodmans Cider, still cider, and wow, it's got some strength to it. Nosy gardener. Yeah, we used. I mean, there was times when I'd shut the doors on the toilets, lock them because of, you know, naughty behaviour. And a low-cost beer order. Ooh. Anything interesting? I've not looked on low cost for a bit because I haven't had the readies, to be honest. So I don't look until I've got the pennies to look. Out interesting? Anything new? And oh yeah, you've been at work today, haven't you? Of course you have. Adventure beer. It's sad, mate, that you're just at the boundaries of adventure beer. You know, obviously being in Yorkshire, you're next to Nottinghamshire as you are, but you still end up paying, you know, full whack on the posters and packaging. But depending on the beers you want, you know, there's some belting beers. You know, 33rd birthday. Well played, mate. A beer order from somewhere special. Fair play. Good evening, Darren. Back in the beer room tonight, matey. Yeah. I need to sit down. Yeah, this cider's taking some drinking. 7.3%. It's got some warmth to it. There we go. We'll put the cider at the front. Woodmans Cider. Proper cider. Not your strongbow stuff. Proper cider. Hand pressed and bloody strong. 7.3%. Tastes like 10%. And yeah, it's giving me it's rocking the old socks, as it were. No way am I going to drink the second one. I'll be absolutely shit-faced. And that's not a good look when your wife, you know, you go back into your wife and, yeah. And it's a work night as well. I did 2 reviews before I started tonight. Yeah, I did a review at basically just after 4 o'clock because I was stressed to high heaven. Hence the 17-minute review. And then I reviewed something else. Oh, yeah, Salopian Brewery. I actually got this from directly from the person himself. He does markets in the Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire, Leicestershire area. So I got it directly from him. But you can order from his site. If you like the sound of Woodmans Cider. And what I will say is, if you're a cider drinker and you like to pair your ciders with food, trust me, I didn't even know this was a thing. If you like to pair your ciders with food, this guy is probably the best in the UK at pairing ciders. He told me a lot on his store when I went on a Sunday morning, but obviously, you know, flipping out my brain 2 minutes later, I've already forgot. But not because I'm an ignorant bleeder, because I'm old. But yeah, fantastic ciders. And the range of ciders, it's a bit like wines, it's a bit like beers, where you can pair them with certain foods, like with chicken, lamb, beef, cheeses. It's amazing, you know, to think that you can do the same thing with ciders that you do with wines and also beers. Quite interesting in that respect, and good as well, because if you only like cider, and you don't want to be drinking wines and beers, then to pair them with foods is interesting. 7.3%, proper feeling it. There's no way I can drink another bottle. Absolutely no way. Yeah, I'm proper feeling it already. Obviously, big apple flavours coming through. I don't know the brand of apple, the variety of apple. That's a bit beyond my range. Some people could, oh, that's you know, something apple, Granny Smith's or something. Yeah, I'm not doing the second bottle. No, I'll get a bollocking off the wife. Nottingham Forest, yeah, won 4-0 last night, mate. Yeah. And the third goal, was it the third goal? Jack Colback. That was some bloody goal. Yeah, stunning goal. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, he did well, to be fair. I can already feel it, and I'm already feeling like there's a bollocking coming. And that's halfway through the first glass. God knows what the second glass is going to deliver. Sorry, halfway through the first glass, second part of the glass. Although the cheeky imperial stout earlier didn't help matters. If one wants to be, to go out there, shouldn't really have had the imperial stout. It was sitting there and it needed drinking. These things happen, Real dryness off this. I'm always falling asleep. Yeah, that's my Achilles heel, mate. Get on the settee, get the quilt round me, sleep. Good evening. See you later, Liam. Have a good one, mate. I'll not be long. Drinking this. Oh, God. It's knockout juice. It just absolutely wallops you. I mean, 7.3%. Paid about £3 per bottle, if I remember rightly. Aspens. Yeah, there's some good cider brands out there, to be fair. And I just wanted to give a bit of homage to ciders. Sometimes I forget that it's, the review channel's not just about beers, it's about ciders, wines. And I did wine last night, I did beer last night, ciders today. Maybe crack open a couple of lagers at some stage this week and do a live. I've got a lot of lagers, to be fair. Won the beer wall down, trying to. Yeah, it don't always work, but trying to. And I will be doing different brewery nights. I think it's the best way. Sometimes, to polish off two from the same brewery and just give a little bit of a poke to a certain brewery. It's a good thing. Lots of breweries out there. And when I look at some of the beers up there I've got, bloody hell, I need to crack on and get some reviews. And and stop buying new beers. The only problem is these days, do you not find that when you're out there in shops, you see something new, it's like, oh God, I've got to have it. Come on, jump in the basket. And this is the problem. The more shops you go to, the more you'll buy. And it's a terrible thing. It's my Achilles heel. I try not to go shopping these days and luckily we've not got a Waitrose near us. Marks and Spencer's is crap. Asda, I got one from the other day, got a new vocation. Henry Weston's Vintage, decent cider, yeah. For a mass-produced cider, Weston's are still a good cider company. Strongbow, yeah, not so much. Good evening, Disco Mater. How are you? Feels like a Monday today, even though it's Tuesday, and I am steaming. Jesus, 7.3%. It's absolutely rocked me. Oh, I'm in for a bollocking. In some ways, Thomas, you know, when you ain't got the money, it's probably better. Because if you ain't got the money, it kills you not to. It kills you when you see new beers. Monk Roly Poly. Talking of Northern Monk, good evening, Mr. Shark. Snails Bank. Ooh. I've not heard of that one. Talking of Northern Monk, they are doing a collaboration with Verdant and Beak and another company. Is it Snail Drop? Something along them lines. There's 4 of them are doing a collab together, and under Northern Monk's tutelage. And I've got to get that beer. It's coming out in May, I think, and I think that'll be one of the next big hype beers. And at some stage, I need to jump on the hype beer wagon and actually do a review at the same time as everyone else, not 2 months later. Or never, as the case normally is. Normally, I'm about a year behind. These things happen. So, 7.3%, absolutely rocking my socks. Gotta be honest, it's kicking home. Yeah, Verdant and Beak. Yeah, Beak are doing really well, aren't they? Really struggling, gotta be honest. Jesus. And I'm never mixing ciders and beers on a work night again. Flipping heck. And hopefully there's a good takeaway coming at home at the house tonight. You know when you can hear yourself talk and you know that you're steaming. I'm at that moment. So, golden looking pour from this viewpoint. And I sound pissed up as well. Wife's going to give me a right bollocking. Still getting the stewed apple on the nose. Low-cost beer. I tell you what, Adam, low-cost beer is, for those of us who can't afford a lower ABV for next beer, I'm not doing any more. Yeah. But low-cost beer is a great resource for people on a lower budget who don't mind their beers being slightly less than super fresh. A good red cider. Fucking hell. Absolutely battered. 7.3%. The nose is still super strong. I still get a stewed apple nose. I have no idea of the variety. The cider is called Aspen from Woodmans Cider, as you can see there. And yep, steaming. Oh, wow, that's bloody strong. I agree, Adam. You know, it only really matters with IPAs, doesn't it? Surely it doesn't matter with triple IPAs. Oscar ciders are really nice, to be fair. Fucking hell, steaming. And I can feel it. I need that 10-minute. You know, sometimes, and I'm asking you now, when you've had a drink, you'll drink something, and there's that moment when you've drank it, and that's not the time for me to go back up the house. 10 minutes of chatting and letting it drain through your system, letting your body recuperate, is key. Because if I go up the house now, bollocking. And if I go up the house in 10 minutes, so 45 minutes, I'll knock off. Yeah, fucking hell, not half, Darren. Yeah, I'm battered. I always thought booze would kill, the boozier it is, would stop it being more of a problem out of date. At some stage, I need to do a couple of beers. So I need to chat to Blue Nose Beer Reviews, because he gave me that wedding beer. And that's actually become quite interesting, being as I'm renewing my vows next year. So I need to review that at some stage and find out all the information on it, so I can review it and give it some credence in the review. But also, I've got a 12 or 13-year-old bottle, it may be even more, of Castle Rock Brewery's Kiss Me Kate, from when Kate married William. I ain't got a clue how long they've been married. It's not something I really take notice of. Fucking hell. Yeah, I've got my own things to worry about, and I don't care what other people. Steve, hey, the stuntman is back. Good evening. Oh God, when you're feeling drunk, and you can feel it. Whether I sound it, God knows, but I know I am. And 10 minutes. Yeah, job's a good one. I can blame you lot, and bastards on the internet kept me talking for another 15 minutes. Pardon my apologies, I'm not calling anybody a bastard, but I'll blame the cider. You always know when something. Your birthday's next week. Hey, how old are you, mate? If you don't mind me asking. You always know when you're drinking. I've been in and I don't do curries. I've been in an Indian curry house years ago, and I was drinking white wine, which, to be honest, fucking hell, pissed out my face. 39. Hey, matey. Fair play, still a kid. And the cider, strong, drunk, job's a good one. And all day long, good 4.3 out of 5. And stewed apple taste for me, very dry. I am not the biggest cider aficionado. Couldn't tell you the brand of ciders. 39 beers next week. Are you going to do a 39%er? Hey, beer review. No jumping down the stairs. We want no jumping downstairs. Chubby Phil and Liam Travelling Brews are coming down. Hey, Liam Travelling Brews, he's a class act. Came to Nottingham last year to the Robin Hood Beer Festival. Come to my house, was in the beer room, and he's a classy bloke. Yeah, I wish I was 39 as well. Yeah, fucking hell. And in some ways, I wish I was 15. Yeah. Could you imagine going back to being a 15-year-old, knowing what you know, and going back? Jesus Christ. It'd be a bit more naughtier. Yeah. More than 39 beers. Yeah. Don't do it, mate. Don't do it. That's all I can say. What you want to do is try and do a 39%. I don't know if there's any 39% beers out there. That's something you'd have to Google. But yeah, it'd be good for you to meet up with Chubby Phil and Liam. Do some lives, you know, for you and your channel, mate. Do some lives. Going outdoors, get the wife with you. Wife, partner. And not 35 yet. Fucking hell. I'm 51 this year. Yeah, 51. Don't let the grey hair. Don't let the grey hair, you know, deceive you. You know. Yeah, yeah. Don't jump downstairs when you're drunk. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah. We've all done silly things when we're drunk. To be honest, I've been at the ice stadium in Nottingham. Jumped down the stairs. Yeah, and jumped down the stairs at the ice stadium with ice skates on. But fucking hell, my head's hot all of a sudden. Did that, blood all across my head, and I didn't realise there was a brick ledge, and I clattered the brick ledge, and should be there at the start. Hey. But not at the end, eh? Yeah, fucking hell. Do well, mate. Have a good night. You know, do some lives. I tell you what, you and Liam, Travel and Brews, you know, and Chubby as well, Chubby Phil, do some lives. Get the community involved, you know, and it might slow you down from getting pissed as well. Always a good thing because, you know, with drinking, the best part of drinking is the fun part. The pissed up, steaming part is never the best part. Trust me, as I'm feeling at the moment, because that cider, Jesus Christ, it's hit home. And yeah, 3 more minutes, I'll go up the house, try to look, see the wife. The wife looks at me and she knows straight away. It's like they know. It's like, fucking hell, he's pissed. What you fucking, that beer's it, ain't you? And you're like, no, it's not it, man. And she knows, yeah, fucking hell. Yeah. Don't even have to say it, but she knows. It's one of those things, you know. But yeah, 39th birthday party. Hey. And 34th, Mr. Mersey Bears. Hey, 34. Wow. Oh, dear. Hey. Some good years ahead. You know. And obviously none of us know how many years are ahead. And it'll be all out, you know. You know, when you look at people, I mean, I work on 2 gardens. One of the gardens, she's 93. One of the gardens, she's 85. The 85-year-old is as active as all of us. She's proper active. The 93-year-old, she's struggling along, but she's still there. Her brain's still there. And, you know, it's what it's all about, really. Yeah, so, Darren, so last week at the Arnold workplace, 3 weddings. At the Kellam workplace, 2 weddings. I think this week, 2 weddings at Cockcliffe, 1 at Kellam. So, all good. You say that, Benjamin, but I know people, and I've read where people have drink red wine, fucking red wine all day long and live into their 90s and beyond. Strange, isn't it? I suppose it depends what type of alcohol, to be fair. You've got to do a birthday live, mate. So, thank you everyone for joining in tonight. Bit of a pissed up, oh God, steaming cider live. Been a long day at work and a lot of stress tonight. Booze is definitely one of your 5 days. Yeah. You got to do a birthday. Yeah, birthday chug. I need to work out what day I started this channel 4 years ago and do a live. Mark, cheers, matey, and good evening. Got to work out what day I started the channel 4 years ago. Do a 4-year live with multiple beers from multiple breweries. Do like a 5-hour thing. Obviously, there's going to be a piss involved, or a few pisses. But the wife will be notified beforehand. Yeah, definitely ended in Y. Yeah. But yeah, 4 years coming up. Happy birthday to my mate Steve. And thanks to everyone for joining in tonight. Bit different night. You know, cider night. Not everyone's interested in ciders. But the wife should join in. That's it. She might just go, hello. She has done a quick hello on Blue Nose Beer Reviews, to be fair. 4 years of Wraggy down the shed. Wife notified of divorce. No, we're actually doing wedding vow next year, so there'll be no divorcing. Well, I hope at least, you know. You never know these things, you know. And yeah, can I have 5,000 likes? Yeah, no, I'm not going down that fucking street. Pardon my French. Oh, Harry's lovely. You know, he's a cracking lad. Lived in Nottingham for 5 years. Absolutely love him. He reminds me of my best man at my wedding, Blobby. And so if you ever go on Harry's live, just say, "What's this about you? You've got a nickname, Blobby." And so my Dickens cider. No, mate, no, not try Dickens cider. So he did. My best man did look 12. So Harry still looks about 20. He still looks about 17 now. Fuck me. Wish I looked 17. And he's about 27 now. Hey, old bastard. But anyway, yeah, Blue Nose Beer Reviews. Yeah. So my best man at my wedding, Chris, Harry looks the spitting image of him. And we used to call my best man, Blobby. So Harry gets the name Blobby. And, you know, and they both look the same. So, you know, in some ways, I reckon Blue Nose Beer Reviews ought to come to my wedding and be my honorary in the evening best man. But that's a story for that. That's something for another occasion. Naughty me, disco. Yeah, mate. Yeah. I'm bad for naughty. Yeah, it's what I do, innit? You know, I'm pushing people's buttons. Job's got to be done. I was too young to know Mr. Blobby. Yeah, fucking well. Dickens cider. Yeah. If I ever see it, yeah, in Nottingham at least. Tony Blair cancel Mr. Blobby. Tony Blair. This is why you can't trust Labour. You can't trust Conservatives. Liberal, well, yeah, we need a Wraggys party. Could you imagine? Yeah. Talk sense, no bollocks. Jobs are good one. Hey. But in any case, thank you all for joining in tonight. It's been a cracking cider night. I enjoyed this cider. It's given me a proper walloping. Good thing I went 15 minutes over. I'll not look so steaming going up the house. Cheers, everyone. Cheers all. Yeah, he's a dickhead. Definitely. Cheers all. Normal cider gets drunk as well. Trust me. Cheers.